Steph Curry is considered by most to be the greatest shooter in basketball history, and he has definitely made his mark in the game. His incredible shooting abilities, especially from beyond the arc, have changed the dynamics of basketball, which have prompted huge waves of admiration, but also serious concern about the future of the sport globally. On the one side, you have a phenom who showcases a style of playing that we've never seen before, and quite frankly, some of us can't quite wrap our heads around. A way of playing that has received praise from some of basketball's greats like LeBron James, Allen Iverson, Steve Nash, and Shaquille O'Neal, to name a few. Shaq went as far as to say the following: "He kept proving me wrong. That's why he is my best player. I like being proved wrong." Steph Curry is changing the game so much, he's giving everybody a real chance to play. Now, it's one thing being seen as a player that has changed the game, giving everybody a real chance to play, and another completely different being pointed out as the player that has ruined the game. In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at Steph Curry, his unique playing skill set, and how he has positively influenced the game, and at the same time, maybe ruined it? It's safe to say that Steph Curry's shooting abilities have catalyzed a revolution in the way the game is played. Initially, basketball was centered around inside play and mid-range jumpers, with a focus on bigger players who could dominate the paint, and eventually players transitioned to the mid-range area. But Curry's deadly accuracy from long range has inspired teams and players across all levels to prioritize three-point shots. This so-called Curryfication of basketball has led to higher scores, more exciting gameplay, and the emergence of versatile stretch players who can shoot from anywhere on the court. On the one hand, this shift has made the game more dynamic and entertaining. Teammates are now focusing on ball movement, spacing, and shooting beyond the arc, promoting a faster-paced style that engages both players and fans. The popularity of the three-point shot has also opened up new strategies, challenging coaches and players to innovate and adapt. The math has also spoken. A three-point attempt is more valuable than a higher percentage too, not only because of their obvious numerical difference, but also because missed threes often turn into easy twos. On the other hand, Curry's success beyond the arc has probably led to a problematic trend. Many young players influenced by his seemingly effortless long-range shots have begun emulating his style without fully understanding the fundamentals. This has led to an emphasis on shooting three-pointers, sometimes at the expense of well-rounded skill development. As a result, players are attempting long-range shots without dominating game fundamentals, proper shot selection, or awareness of the game situation. Mark Jackson, his former coach and former NBA player, said that Steph Curry was hurting the game of basketball. In his own words, "Steph Curry's great. He's a champion. Understand what I'm saying when I say this? He's hurting the game." And what I mean by that is that I go into these high school gyms, I watch these kids, and the first thing they do is they run to the three-point line. Some analysts seem to agree with Jackson, but others seem to believe, and quote, that Jackson has not stepped inside a gym in a long time, and they claim that kids have been jacking up three-pointers any chance they get for over 20 years now. Whatever side of the fence you're on, one thing is clear. The misconception that anyone can replicate Curry's success has diluted the importance of a solid foundation in basketball skills. Players are neglecting vital aspects like form shooting, playmaking, defense, and court vision, which are essential for players and a team's overall success. This focus threatens to produce a generation of one-dimensional players who rely solely on the three-point shot. Again, in the words of Mark Jackson, too many teams are trying to copy the trend, but ultimately it's going to put them in a position to fail. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches and weighing 190 pounds, Steph Curry has engraved his name in NBA history with remarkable achievements both on and off the court. Being one of the game's most, if not the most, prolific combo guards ever, Curry boasts impressive career averages of 24.3 points, 6.5 assists, 4.6 rebounds, and 1.7 steals per game. On top of these, he holds a record-breaking career free throw percentage of almost 91%, making him the highest free throw shooter in NBA history. Curry's basketball lineage is noteworthy. He is the son of former NBA player Dell Curry. His college basketball career at Davidson College was marked by record-setting performances, where he achieved career scoring records for both the school and the Southern Conference. Curry's journey to the NBA started when he was selected as the 7th overall pick by the Golden State Warriors in the 2009 NBA Draft. Since then, his legacy had been deeply intertwined with the team, emerging as a huge figure and leader within the organization. That has been deemed the dynasty of the last decade. He has become an NBA icon, and together they've collected 4 NBA championships. Throughout his illustrious career, Curry's excellence has been recognized with numerous accolades. He has been selected to 8 All-NBA teams and has been honored with the league MVP title twice. Notably, Curry's ability to excel on both ends of the court showed in the 2015-2016 season, during which he led the league in steals. While his defensive skills have faced scrutiny, some analysts, including ESPN's Ethan Sherwood-Strauss, have highlighted his defensive talents, deeming them underrated. Curry's distinctive playing style is characterized by his unorthodox jump shots, where he releases the ball with remarkable speed and arc, making it difficult for defenders to block. His exceptional shooting ability has earned him the nicknames Baby-Faced Assassin and Chef Curry. Steph Curry isn't just a three-point shooter. He has insane ball handling skills, he dominates the mid-range shot, he can kill you softly with a floater, has great playmaking abilities, he can pretty much do it all on a basketball court. A clutch performer, Curry's ability to shine in high-pressure moments has made him a game changer. He is known for taking crucial game-winning shots at the buzzer and often delivers where his team needs it the most.
Steph for the win. Yes, sir! His 8th career game winner!
Curry shattered records by becoming the fastest player to achieve 2,000 career three-pointers, accomplishing this feat in an astounding 227 fewer games than the previous record holder, Ray Allen. He is also the quickest player to reach 100 three-pointers in a season, accomplishing this milestone in just 19 games. Yeah, 19 games. We know, crazy. After the Curryfication of the NBA, teams now take over 10 times more three-pointers per 100 possessions than in the 1980s when the shot was first introduced. The three-pointer's popularity is backed by its obvious higher expected value compared to two-point attempts. Although the shot remains exciting, its commonality has reduced initial excitement. The prevalence of three-point shooting has led to a new generation of players heavily focused on long-distance shots, like Dame Lillard, Klay Thompson, Trae Young, just to name a few. Perhaps if a 4-point line is added, which has been talked about for a couple years now, these type of players would just get good at that too, with Steph Curry probably leading the pack, and that's the reason why coaches have been really quick to disapprove of that. Numerous teams would be at a huge disadvantage. Steph Curry's impact on basketball has definitely brought about both positive and negative changes. On the positive side, his remarkable three-point shooting has shifted the game's focus and allowed even average shooters to contribute effectively. But this trend has led to an excessive emphasis on three-pointers, and many players attempt three-pointers despite not being proficient, neglecting their other strengths like mid-range shooting or driving to the basket. Curry's success is not solely due to his long-range shooting. He has worked on his skill meticulously over time, excelling in finishing at the rim, ball handling, and overall efficiency. His off-ball movement and gravitational pull on defenses have been revolutionary. As any big change in the game's history, it is safe to say that there are good and bad things about the Curryfication of the game. But one thing is safe to say, and all players should take note, not everyone can be Steph Curry. And like he himself once said, if you can shoot, shoot. If you can't, stop.